Dating preference. Dating preference. Number 2.
People will say, I just have a preference to justify not dating people of color or fat people. And it's like, just have you done any kind of introspection as to why you like who you like? Just a little bit of reflection. That's all we ask. Sure, some of it is random. I really like redheads and I don't know why. I just love me a redhead. But there are multiple factors here that contribute to why you like who you like. It's who you grew up around, the kind of culture you grew up in, things you overheard your friends and family say as a child, the things that society has told you about who's attractive and unattractive, about what's acceptable and not acceptable. If you grow up for 30, 40, 50, 60 years in a society that hates fat people, that's gonna sink in. If you grew up in like a Western society that was built and runs on white supremacy, that's...
white supremacy. Jesus Christ. Tell me you're fat without telling me you're fat. Tell me that you need some serious dicking without telling me you need some serious dicking. Just begging. This chick is begging to just begging for the cock. Begging for it. Papa, you're a misogynist. No, I just know the truth. I'm just not afraid to say it. She needs some good salchicha. You all know it's true. You know it's true. Now it's true.
Also gonna sink in. It's not as simple as I just have a preference.
It is.
I grew up around people with dark eyes and dark hair. I like people with dark eyes and dark hair. I was raised in a family of Jewish immigrants. I like people who have similar experiences. I grew up around people who spoke more than one language, so I like people who speak more than one language. Like, it's right there, clear as day. And people are just like, no, I just have a preference.
That's kind of the definition of a preference. It doesn't matter what the reason is. It's called the preference for a reason. I do not think you understand the term preference. So yeah, let me go. I'm going to go find a handicapped black trans person. Maybe that'll make you happy enough. Would that be good? Let's see. Preference definition. Let's see if they've changed this one recently. Preference, the selecting of someone or something over another. Ooh. The right or chance to make a choice. Someone or something so chosen or preferred. Jesus Christ, those are terrible definitions. All right, let's see if we can see if we can get another one. The act of preferring, the state of being preferred. The act or principle of giving advantages to some over others. Ooh, they ain't gonna like that one. Priority in the right to demand and receive satisfaction of an obligation. I oblige you to suck on these nuts. Let's get another definition. Can we not have preference in the definition? Collins Dictionary. If you have a preference for something, you would like or have to do that thing rather than something else. If you give preference to someone with a particular qualification or feature, you choose them rather than someone else. So in other words, it just means, well, I'm choosing this over. So it's a preference. Who cares where it comes from? There are some people that prefer fat people. Not as many as someone who prefers, like even fat women don't want fat men. They would love Ryan Reynolds, right? But they're not going to get, they're not going to get that small percentage of men that are tall, handsome, in good shape, financially stable, right? That's a very small percentage. You're going to have to be a top performing female. So leave your feminism at home and leave your cats, shed the fucking weight, stop sleeping around, and become a higher value female that's going to attract men that actually want to be with you. No one wants to be with the town bicycle, and no one wants to hear whiny, complaining bullshit, male or female. People don't like whiners, naturally. All right. It's a preference. In other words, you're choosing. It doesn't say, well, you're choosing based on cultural standards. That's not the definition. The definition of preference just means like, yeah, I want that over that. Who cares what the reason is? So cope. No one wants you. I don't think it's because of the way you look. I think it's probably the sounds that are coming out of your face hole. Jeez.
First, take a big step back and literally fuck your own face.
All right, you can have cats. Some of you are like, but I like my cats. Barrett says, I prefer women that aren't fucking insane.